My name's Teray. I'm calling from Birmingham. I just wanted to send a question in today. I've been watching you guys for quite a while now, but I haven't read any books.
Okay.
So I just wanted to basically ask now. So if I was to pass over, how long would it take me to reincarnate? I don't know if that's a sensible question to ask, but I just asked as exactly what was in my head.
Yeah. Okay. Every question is sensible, man. No question is too little or too complex. We're here to do our best, and the question is, if you were to cross over or pass on. I know you said pass over, but you're crossing over. How long would it take for you to reincarnate? That it's almost like you want to come back when you say how long will it's like you can't, it sounds like you can't wait to come back, and most people don't want to come back here if you know what I mean, having experienced and gone through, you know what I mean, the experience here. But the question is really dependent on you, how you've developed in terms of your growth spiritually, mentally, etc. So normally you have 70 days to visit loved ones and, you know, like go around and kind of like leave messages or visit loved ones. When I say leave messages, you can actually, what people might consider like an inspiration or a thought, or, you know, do certain things to let them know like your presence, etc. before you leave. So at the very minimum you have, you know, those amount of days. I'm pretty sure it's 70. It might be, yeah, between 60, 70, no maximum than 90 anyway, but I think it's 70 days from recollection. So that's the first amount anyway, because you're still here. And depending on what you've done in terms of your actions, not just about your actions, but your intentions as well. Because sometimes people can, you know, do something and look good, but really the intentions behind that might not be good or agreeable. You know, like sometimes people don't think that because, you know, like how social media is, like someone can just type something and put an emoji, like a nice smile and a, you know, flowers and all these icons, and you don't really know the intentions when they're doing that. Like you might just look at that a smile and go, oh, they're smiling, but they might not be, because you can't really see them. So it's the same thing with actions, the intentions behind the thought, etc. That's also a part of, you know, when they're looking at you, looking at your being, looking at how, you know, do you need to come back, or if you've now got to a point where you've built enough spirit and soul force to basically move on. So it all depends on you, what you did whilst you were here. Did you help people? Were you selfish? And most of the time, if you're somebody like the master says that has done something positively for humanity, then that it's like you don't have to come back. And so yeah, the question is literally, it depends on you. And some, you know, it depends on the person, the being, because even like some babies that are born and they just return straight away because they've they've been here so many times that that was like their last incarnation, and they don't want to come here no more. Some just don't want to come here because, you know, they don't like the energy, or they don't find it agreeable, so they will just go back straight away. I'm saying that to give you the spectrum of, it depends if you're a baby, if you're a child, if you're an adult, and what did you do with your time? You know, how did you cross over? You know, was it peaceful? Was it violent? Did you cause it? You know, did you unalive yourself? So it all depends on how you cross over, as well as what you're looking at in terms of your matrix, because everything is recorded. Every single thing you've done or do is recorded, and those records can be pulled up. This is why sometimes it's funny, because when you get to a point where you realize that your deeds, your actions, and even religion will say, or, you know, most culture will say, you get a judgment, and they will say the judgment is like you're being judged by a god, or do you know what I mean? And like, even if you look at ancient Egypt, where they say that you're being judged according to like the Ma'at feather and, you know, your heart, weighing your heart and stuff like that. It's like there is some form of what people call judgment, but it's really you judging yourself, because everything you do is recorded. And that whole notion about angels sitting on your left and your right hand side in terms of Islam, it's all really you. So I've broken down many times like your eyes are solar panels, everything you touch leaves an impression. It's like a digital footprint on the internet. Everything you do, your thoughts, everything is recorded in your matrix or in these discs called the me discs. So yeah, it's a broad question. It's like everyone is at different stages and different levels, and some will not come back, some will come back straight away. And yeah, so I hope that's given you a taste. So the best way is to live Wu-Sabat, because Wu-Sabat helps you to know about the physical life as well as the spiritual life, and about your soul, about the different aspects of you, because you're really you come here, the different aspects of you come here from what we call, and they come as physical ethers, from natural ether energy. And you know, the matter becomes physical ether energies, and then they form the different parts of you. So you are still connected by energy to the different parts of you. All right.